Oh man, so that video highlighted the impact that communities and schools continues to make on children across our region. And tonight, we have the very special privilege of hearing from someone who's experienced all that communities and schools has to offer firsthand to share her personal experiences from her time as a CIS student at Easton Area High School. We're excited to introduce from the graduating class of 2018, Mia Shank. Welcome back, Mia.
Thank you, Genesis.
Can you give us a life update? Where are you now?
Most definitely. Right now, I'm currently a casino dealer. I make music. I teach dance in the community. I like to skateboard with a lot of youth in the community. That's what I'm doing right now.
A true community ambassador.
That's, I could not be as after CIS gave me the tools to be one. So.
That's amazing. I understand that this isn't your first time at Olympus. Do you remember your career STEM day here? Was that really significant for you?
Most definitely I do. It was very significant to me. Before my career STEM day at Olympus here in 2016, I was not exposed to a lot of medical equipment. I got endoscopy last summer, and now I was able to correlate the memory from coming here in Olympus in high school to being in St. Luke's going under. I remember learning about this.
That's a good throwback.
Yeah.
What would you say is your major takeaway from CIS?
My major takeaway from CIS is I believe it takes a village to nurture a child, to tend to a garden, and CIS is definitely that village and that liaison between the child, the family, and the education and being at school. So that's my biggest takeaway. The CIS cares about the student, number one.
That's incredible. Can you give me an example of how that's personal for you?
Personally, for me, with my site coordinators, especially to me, Melissa Horvat was one of my main site coordinators in high school. She was an emotional liaison between me and my father. My father is a single father. It's not that I struggled academically. It's not that I struggled in the classroom at all, actually. It was I struggled to articulate my feelings. And with my site coordinators, I was able to learn how to articulate my feelings, meet my family members halfway. I was able to just learn how to have a more loving connection with my family because I was able to understand my emotions as a teenager.
Being a teenager is tough, right?
Most definitely is. And like you guys mentioned before, CIS meets the student where they're at with their needs, and that's what CIS did for me.
I know, and I'm sure a lot of you in the room know, high school is stressful.
Most definitely.
How important is it to have CIS in a high school to deal with some of these issues that we see outside of the classroom?
I think it's very essential. I think CIS should be in every high school across America.
Yeah. I know you talked about Melissa. I'd love to hear some of your other experience with CIS staff, any mentors that you had. What was that like?
Most definitely. So luckily tonight, my site coordinator, another site coordinator I had, Michael Raymond, he was phenomenal when I was in high school. Literally, give it up for him. He's in the house. Give it up for him. I remember working in high school at Taco Bell, and I needed work pants, and the resources we had in our high school, we had a clothing closet that I was able to, Mr. Raymond walked me over, got me my first pair of work slacks. I was 16, I'm 23, I still have them. But it was just those types of resources that helped me excel as a young adult and into my adulthood, and it helped me excel in high school. There are so many resources that I cannot thank CIS enough for being there, being those building blocks, being that support system. Because again, I didn't struggle in the classroom, but how can a student focus on academics when they have stuff going on in the background?
For sure, and that's something that, yeah. It's something that you don't really think about, when you talk about wardrobe, you don't think about how that might hinder accessibility when it comes to just succeeding in the classroom.
Most definitely.
As you've seen, we've been passing the baton symbolically here tonight, and so I'd love to know, what do you share with others? How do you pass the baton?
How I pass the baton, basically from everything my family has taught me and my site coordinators. One of the things I like to say, I'm from New Jersey. I love Whitney Houston. And she says in her song, Greatest Love of All, I believe the children are our future. We teach them well, let them lead the way, show them all the beauty that they possess inside. And that is what I continue to do to pass the baton, because that's what CIS did for me.
Wow. Class of 2018, ladies and gentlemen, what we see, Mia, you are incredible, beautiful. We are so excited to see what incredibly bright future you might have ahead of us.
Thank you.
So thank you. Thank you. Let's give it up for Mia.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I appreciate you. Lord have mercy. Thank you, too.